Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to discuss Fire Sima Yi. I haven't used him too much, but I've heard that he's good, and based on his skills, he's got some uses that could help in certain situations. So let's go through his skills, and you can decide if you want to pick him up or not. He's not one of the main ones I would recommend, but if you already have some of the top picks, he isn't a bad hero to pick up. Okay, so let's take a look at the skills. The first one is Soul Destruction. Attack an enemy with spirits, 18% chance to stun for a round. This is just kind of there. 18% is a really weird number to have as the percentage, but I mean, at least it's something. His second skill, Thousand Souls Massacre. Attack enemy, deal damage according to target's current HP. More HP, more damage. So the higher the HP the enemy has, the more damage he's going to deal. So he'll deal more damage to tanks and more damage to like trial bosses and Tower of Babel bosses. Which that's useful. I mean, use it against like in a Tower of Babel when their levels start going higher, they have even more HP, so this will hurt. Third skill is passive, Soul Reincarnation. Heal 10% HP for all other allies. Every round will revive to full HP if he dies. So, every time it's his turn, he'll heal everyone's HP except himself for 10%. So, every time he moves, so if you use Divine, each turn he's healing 10%. It's not a great deal, but it's free healing. And when he gets killed, he fully revives himself. While this skill's in cooldown, he won't heal anyone. So you've got to kind of outlast the cooldown for him to start healing again. He's more of a one-time use thing after the cooldown hits, because I think the cooldown drops to like maybe 8 to 10 rounds, which that's not going to go by fast enough in arena. Now in trials it could, depending on if you can keep him alive. Just depends. But it's still a pretty good skill. His leader skill, increase team's attack damage by 44% in trials. So give some increased attack if that's what you're looking for, but only in trials like Spirit Trial, Strength, Wisdom, the Element Trials. When he is awakened, it increases his speed by 15. So it's actually 16 because when you're awakened you get an extra point anyways. So he'd go from 93 to 108 and then awakening, so 109. Not terrible, not amazing. I mean, it's fine for what his use is. The speed increase is alright. Resistance would have been better probably. So the build I would recommend would deal with his healing. So you'd want him to be Divine Chivalry or Divine Eternal, and go for now in arena you'd want Divine Purity, but for Tower Babel and Trials I would go Divine Chivalry for more healing, because each time Divine procs, he'll heal. With Chivalry, it'll make his attack gauge increase faster when he gets hit, so it'll help his healing. And then you could do Divine Eternal just for more HP, so that he hopefully heals more, and stays around longer at least. For the main armor, I'd either do Speed left shoulder, HP chest, HP right leg, or full HP. HP left shoulder, HP chest, HP right leg. For the subs, try to get as high a resistance as you can so that heroes can't Oblivion him in arena, or it's harder for them to Oblivion him in arena, and it'll keep like Guan Yu and skill resetters from killing his passive. So for the subs, I'd aim for resistance, speed, and HP. Those are the key one is HP, obviously, then resistance, then for like Tower Battle and Trials, it wouldn't hurt to have a little extra speed, again, just to help get him more turns. That's why you could go with a speed shoulder so his turns are happening faster, and with Chivalry his attack gauge is increasing when he gets hit, so it's all about getting him more turns so he can heal more. It's entirely up to you how you want to build it. He's fairly versatile. You can always build him a nuke. I've seen people build him as a nuke, but that's really limited on usability because his passive is the healing, so the passive would be kind of useless. The healing portion would be, he'd get revived, which I guess if you want a nuke that isn't a complete glass cannon, he gets killed, he can come back and maybe accomplish something. For that, I'd go Overlord Tiger, standard nuke build, attack left shoulder, crit damage chest, attack right leg, and just go with it from there. But it's your choice how you want to build him. He could be a fair stall hero, like in Tower of Babel Hell when you're restricted to fire and wind heroes or fire and water heroes. He could be useful there since he does heal, and in Tower of Babel they have higher HP, the enemies do, so his second skill might be of some use. So he's not a bad hero. He's not one of the first ones you should be going for, but if you need like a Tower of Babel restricted hero, or just don't know who else to pick, he's a solid choice for that. Hope I helped you out a little bit. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.